Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Gina, Chameleon Girl, and as you guys know, I do everything on my channel. So tonight I'm going to be applying a Just For Me. It's upside down. But anyway, I'm going to apply a Just For Me relaxer to my 8-year-old daughter's hair. And so what you will need when applying any relaxer to me, and yes, I did attend beauty school, but I had to give it up because it was causing a lot of pain on my body, because it's a lot of work, as you fellow cosmetologists know. Okay, so what you're going to need is a rat tail comb. See that? Oh. So I got on the black gloves. You're going to need an applicator brush. You're going to need, of course, the Just For Me kit and everything that comes with it. You're going to need some extra neutralizing shampoo. I like Motions. I just like Motions. I was going to say use what you want, but I like Motions. It's really good. Okay, and you're going to need some oil sheen. Okay. And you're going to need some good conditioner. First thing that you're going to do is follow all directions when you go to mix up the Just For Me and stuff like that. But I'm going to do the Just For Me in her hair a little bit different than what the directions say, just because it works better for her. Now, my daughter's hair, it looks like it's pretty short right now, so we're also going to clip the ends. We're not going to cut her ends, we're going to clip her ends. It looks short right now, but her hair is actually really, really, really long. And at a point, her hair had fallen out, and I'm talking about her hair was maybe that long. And when she was born, she had, really good hair. All babies, don't have good hair, so let's not go there and say that. But she, out of all of my children, had about the best hair, when she was born. And it grew a lot. But what happened is that I began to I began to use heat on her hair, because in the top and the crown area, her hair got extremely, extremely thick. And it was not extremely hard to manage, but it was somewhat hard to manage. So I began to use a flat iron on it to, do her ponytails and stuff. I tried a natural hairstyle, but it would frizz up, like the twist out and stuff like that, or braids. I mean, it would really frizz up. So then I decided to take a chance on the Just For Me, okay? And what happened is that her hair sprouted from using a relaxer. I know a lot of you guys call it liquid crack and whatever names you guys have for it, but it can do wonders if you do it right. So what I usually do is apply the Just For Me every 6 to, we're gonna say 8 weeks in her hair. And then after I do that, then I have her hair braided in singles for about, we're gonna say I'll leave them in, because she has a softer texture of hair. So I don't leave her braids in as long as I would, per se, mine, because I have more coarse hair. So I only leave her braids in about 4 weeks, singles though. And with that being said, the first thing that you want to do is part your baby's hair off into 4 sections, which I have already done. She has a lot of new growth because her hair grows extremely fast with that relaxer. And I don't know why. There's no scientific proof to say why, but as you guys can see, her growth, her new growth is from here to about there. So it may be about 1 inch of new growth. So I may have needed 2 just from these, but the way that we're going to use it is kind of sparingly. We're not going to go in real thick, you know, with plopping it in and stuff. And so you part it into 4 sections. And what you do is you take the sections and you put 2 sections and you clip them off. Don't use metal clips, by the way. Use plastic because metal and relaxer is not a good mixture. So I'm going to do this section up at the top. So it's cat corner. And I'll show you the reason why in just a moment. The reason why I'm making this video is not because everybody doesn't know how to do a relaxer. Most people do, okay? But a lot of the people have asked me, how'd you get your baby's hair to grow? How do you get your hair to grow? When I tell them that I use just for me, you know, and of course I keep it real clean, then I do the braids for 4 weeks. And I just wanted to do this video to show you guys how I get it to grow. So what I have already done is sprayed her entire scalp with oil sheen. The reason why I don't like to grease her scalp or anything of that nature, and I'm going to spray the ears too, around the edges and all that. The reason why I don't like to use grease in her hair is because sometimes when you put all that oil, sorry baby, into the hair, then it's kind of resistant of the relaxer. Like gray hair is harder to relax per se. So it makes it resistant. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna start on the most coarse part of her hair. And before you go to put the relaxer in, make sure you comb it out thoroughly. Hold it very tight, comb it from the ends, and go quick until you go upward. Do not comb the scalp, of course, because then if you do, what's going to happen is that it's going to burn. Now, another secret, she doesn't usually burn with the relaxer, but what I will say is that if you use the relaxer and you put it directly on the scalp, you have a better chance of it burning, okay? So, let's take the rat tail comb and you part it off into the 4 sections. The next thing that you do is take your applicator brush. What I like to do with my applicator is dip it down in there. I don't just sweep it up and do one side or the other. So we're gonna begin to relax her hair. I hope you guys can still see it with the lighting, okay? Avoid the scalp because the relaxer is going to work its way to the scalp and straighten everything. In case you're thinking, well, it's not going to get straight at the scalp. Okay, so we're going to just do these sections like this. Never relaxed the already straightened hair. You only want to do the new growth, because what you will do to your child's hair or whoever's hair you're doing is damage it, even if it's an adult relaxer. You don't want to go over it. When you wash out the relaxer, it makes its way to the very end anyway. The only way that you would want to do the relaxer to the ends is, first, if it's virgin hair and it's never had a relaxer, or if you find that it didn't take, and so it's like kind of nappy, we're gonna say. But my daughter's hair is very, very, very healthy, and you guys will see that. I know that sounds odd to you guys who say it's crack and it's liquid crack, but you can grow your hair by using a relaxer, okay? So you're gonna go down. And as you guys can see, as I'm doing the relaxer, I'm doing it a light amount. I'm not doing heavy chunks, you know what I mean? Just a lot. You don't need a lot of relaxer. What I want to tell you guys, if your client experiences any burning or anything like that, you don't have to run to the sink and wash the relaxer out. What you do is take some neutralizing shampoo and place it on the area that's burning. Okay. So if you all will notice on the thumbnail, the pictures will show how long her hair was before relaxing. Then I'm going to have one showing how short it had become. Then I'm going to show one with, after relaxer treatment. And it's not called a perm, okay? No perms. I don't know. Is a perm? I think perms are curly, relaxed to straight. Yeah. So see how it separates back into a section. The reason why is because I already put the relaxer in the parts. So then go back to the back, and it will be evenly relaxed. Although I'm doing it, in catty corners and stuff like that, it'll come out evenly relaxed. Because when you work it through, that's at the point where you are. Can I go in? Good. So I'm going to finish these last two sections. And then what I will do is come back and I will work it through for you guys. Okay, so at this point, it has taken us about, we're gonna say 10 minutes for the application because her head is small at her age. Now, what she did complain of is that in the back of her hair, she has some itching or burning?
Itching.
Okay, where? Is it still there? Okay. So, because we have itching, the first thing that we want to do, and we want this to be kind of like sectioned. Now, at this point, we want half. you know, half and half. We don't need 4 sections, so first thing, should have done this before, I guess I came back. But I want to show you guys this, and this is the way that I'm going to smooth her hair out, is to have it in 2 sections and not 4. And as you guys can see how the relaxer has moved into the scalp? Okay, so that's why you don't put it on the scalp. You miss the scalp as much as you can. So we got the rat tail comb back. Okay. Now, since it is tingling and it's not burning or anything, what we're going to do is we're going to smooth it. And this one is kind of flimsy. I hate that. Now, tell your client, point to where it feels like it's tingling. Right here? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to go in there. I'm going to part that and open it up. And we're going to smooth just a little more, trying to avoid the scalp. See how that scalp really doesn't have relaxer on it, but, you know, it's obviously on there. So we're going to smooth that out. We're going to start... Calm down. I'm going to start by using some oil sheen to see if we could stop it. Okay. Does it feel better?
Kind of.
Kind of, but it's still tingling and itching?
It's tingling a little.
Okay. So if it's still tingling at that point, when you apply the oil sheen, it should be instantly stopped. So it's already been smooth, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a dot of neutralizing shampoo. And we're going to dab that on there. So we're going to put some more neutralizing shampoo in there. Hold your head down. Please, ma'am. See how much I put that time? It's already been straightened, so it's going to stop the action of the relaxer. So it's no longer relaxing it. So I'll be back, and we're going to just show the final work through and how straight that it was. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and do the rinse and wash portion of the video. Now, your first rinse needs to be cool water. So you want to get them acclimated, adjusted, whatever, to the cool water. That's pretty cold, isn't it? Is that real cold?
Yes.
Can you take it, or is it way too cold?
I can take it.
Okay. The reason why you want to use really, really cool water is because, remember when I was doing her relaxer, there was 2 spots that she said was itching, tingling, or burning. I know it's really cold, but this is how you stop the scalp scabs from forming in their head. It looks like it appears that it's been rinsed good enough to go in and wash it. It hasn't. You have to rinse and rinse and rinse. Another thing that you need to do is wash it so much. Like, I wash my children's hair like 5-6 times with neutralizing shampoo. Then I go back in with a moisturizing shampoo. Never use a regular shampoo after you do a relaxer. 1, it ain't gonna get the relaxer out. 2, it's gonna burn like hell. Okay, so So anyway, we're gonna go in with that neutralizing shampoo. All that hair. The reason why I shampoo the hair with regular shampoo, but not Head and Shoulders or stimulating, root stimulating, because it's kind of got mints and stuff like that in it to where it will burn the person's hair, even in adults. Okay guys, see, now we're on the third wash. And Mama's back was hurting, okay? So, I had my daughter take over. See that, guys? Still pink. 3 washes later. Now we're on wash number 5. We're gonna see if it is still, you know, pink or indicating that there is relaxer in there. See, you guys see that? Still pink. This is wash number 5. Now guys, we're on wash number 7 and it is just now white suds. Just now. 7 washes. Okay. Now we're at wash number 8. So we're gonna see if we pull out any pink suds. I may as well just tell you guys this. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 washes. A little bit of shampoo, not a lot. Okay. So now we're going in with regular Supreme oil. So any kind of shampoo that is oily, you know, it is puts the moisture back into the hair, because when you put that relaxer in there, it's going to strip it. You want to wash it with a regular shampoo once, and not baby shampoo. And I don't advise relaxing no kids' hair that's under 6. I'm gonna say 6, magic age. And so anyway, we're gonna wash that out real good. Sometime what I like to do is when I put the regular shampoo in her hair, what I like to do is put her in the bath and let it kind of sit in there, and then for 5 minutes, you know, just leave it in there. See, atta girl. And then I like to, you know, go ahead and rinse it out under the bathroom, you know, the faucet in the bathtub, and then put the conditioner in there. Use whatever conditioner that best suits your child's hair. Now listen guys, so we're rinsing it out and everything, but what I wanted to tell you guys is when you go to rinse out hair that has been washed, even without a relaxer, even if you have natural hair, curls, whatever, you want to make that water at this point as warm as your person, your client, even you can stand, because it opens up the cuticles on the hair, and it allows the conditioner that you can put in there to go right in there. So now guys, we are done shampooing with the neutralizing, and then we went in with the regular shampoo that is a moisturizing shampoo. And this is you know, Riley's hair is really long now, but there was a time where my child's head was you know, I'm gonna say it was just so short. It had broken off and it was just not in good shape. And it's just, with the relaxer, I don't know, it's just done a lot for her hair. Just a whole lot. But the thing is, we're going to trim it. And when we trim it, I may take off, let me see, I may take off about 1 inch. We're going to see, you know, what I feel about that. But anyway, we're going to take off some of those ends because, well, we know when your hair is damp and wet and stuff, it is not, you know, as thick, but I want those ends off, because when you take the ends off of the hair, it just promotes growth. I don't know, it grows like wildfire. So we're going to do that, and right now we're going in with a conditioner. I'm going to let her sit in the bathtub so that the heat from the bath is going to kind of steam. This is the end of this part of the video, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do the part two. So stay tuned.